Hey, this is Nicole.
I'm Robin.
And this is...
Lunch with Love Livermore.
Yeah, we got a lunch here.
Yeah.
Thanks for picking us up lunch.
Our second edition. This time Robeks.
Oh, yes. Hey,
you guys got to try this.
We love you, Sunny.
It's like a peanut butter, coffee, all things amazingness in here.
Okay, you said Robeks. Is it Robeks or Robeks?
Well, it's not E-E.
I know, but...
I feel like it's a short vowel. It's a consonant vowel consonant pattern.
We should ask Sunny. You're gonna have to comment and tell us.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe
yeah. Maybe you should give a video comment so we can all pronounce it, because I think a lot of people are curious.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. I call it Robeks, but maybe it is Robeks.
I don't know.
You say Robeks,
I say Robeks. Whatever we say, it tastes really good.
It's amazing.
And next time, this is Lunch with Love Livermore, so we are gonna be on location.
Yeah, actually having lunch. That might be relevant.
So next time. So tune in for that one. And this show is really just all about the things we love about living here in Livermore. There's so much to love.
Yeah,
and we do a lot of living. Right?
We do.
A lot of living, a lot of planning and organizing, and gosh, nobody plans and organizes and color codes their schedule better than this one.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. This is a good segue into a quick story for you guys.
But even the best can miss something.
So yes, even the best can miss something.
Right.
5 people in my family. I take care of 4 of the schedules, basically.
Yes. They all have their own highlighted colors.
We all have our own highlighted Post-its and colors, and I had ordered...
We are in an office. We are in an office, by the way.
These people trying to do their work in here.
Yeah, there are some people trying to do some work in here.
Always needed that one.
Nothing like kicking out of the office.
Yeah,
all right, back to the schedule.
Head out to the freezing cold, buddy. Yeah. Anyway, so I had gotten all excited. I had ordered from Amazon all these matching everything to color code for the whole family, so there's no conflicts.
Wasn't going to miss a thing,
And I tripped upon a massive conflict, which is that for Christmas, I had decided this year not to get my kids a ton of toys. They all got a couple things to open. We really wanted to buy them an experience for the family, so a little mini getaway.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys have heard of Safari West. It's a cool...
I have heard of it. Where is it?
It's in Santa Rosa, Sonoma area.
That's right.
Yeah, and you go, and it's like I don't know how many acres of... it's a refuge with animals, and you get in a little open-air Jeep, and you take the kids.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. I hope it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, the kids are excited, but we can't go until March. And then I'm all excited thinking about the half marathon and Safari West, all these events we have in March.
Your training. How's your training going?
Yeah, well, it's screeched to a pause because I've double booked myself, and it's the same day. And way back in November when we had bought these Safari West tickets and booked we're staying overnight and doing the whole thing, we had chosen to go on a Sunday because our Saturdays are so crazy. Aww. So it's not even like it would be like Friday to Saturday and I could get back in time. We're literally supposed to leave Sunday morning and we would come back Monday. So anyway.
And the half marathon's on March 15th, which is a Sunday.
Yep.
But you know what? I think you can do it all. I mean, speaking from a woman who's done a half marathon, grabbed her 2 kids and driven home in the car and...
Well, time out. You laid there complaining to me with your iPhone while your husband drove and everyone had to be on their devices because you were in a silent, like, meditative state with ice packs lining your body. But yes, you've done it all. I feel like I have to be tramping through mountains with 3 children and
you're in
4 children, really. My husband will be there.
That is true. I still think you can do it.
So I had a couple thoughts. So I've been training and it's been feeling great, and so I feel like I could keep training and then maybe do my own little. My own half marathon on the roof.
If you
did your own, day.
If you did your own, because of timing and everything, I would be out there.
Yeah.
I would cheer you on.
You could get footage of this.
Yeah.
You could bring me one of these on mile 6.
I don't think you'd want this till the end. And actually, I know you'd probably rather have a beer.
I would. So I'm a little bummed out, but we'll figure it out. It's just one of those things. But I know, speaking of crazy week, that was my crazy
we got a lot going on.
Yeah. So let me lob it to you. That was my fun weekend. Color coding.
Figuring out how to make it all make it all happen.
Yes.
I don't really feel like balance is something we can achieve. I think it's like an ebb and flow, you know?
Yeah.
And I've been ebbing and flowing a lot lately.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, you know, we have a few things going on. Work is really busy, which is great. Love that. The kids are busy in volleyball and basketball. We recently found out my daughter needs to have surgery, and so that's been a little challenging to prepare ourselves with that. We'll give you some tips on the next ones, let you know how it went. But in between all of that, you know, we had volleyball this weekend, so we were trying to get that in. And then I get home from volleyball, and you know, you leave your 16-year-old kid at home, and you think that they can clean up some dog poop, some dog diarrhea. It did not happen the way I would like. So I got home. This whole weekend has just been a you know what.
You can say it, a blank show.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I want you to use that pun. But
it's been a shit show.
Yeah, literally
in more ways than one, but. Again, the ebbing and the flowing. Our community has been great. I'm just done. You know, when the dog eats something, and I love our dogs. You know, I love the dogs.
If you guys don't know, and they're going to have a segment on here, by the way, we have dog brothers.
Yeah.
Brother dogs.
Brother dogs.
It's Spike and Sammy.
They're boys. I have the older one.
You have the old one. He's 3?
He's 3. Yeah.
And Spike is not, you guys have seen Spike. He's not quite even 1. But they haven't even met.
No.
That should be a segment where they meet. It would be chaos in here.
All right. Well, we will have them meet, and we will have them meet on the show. But we need to get to our next next segment. Really quickly, if you guys are just catching this for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. So youtube.com/Love Livermore. We'd love for you to not miss a single show, because we do other stuff too. Right?
We do.
All right, so we've got another segment coming up, and that's things we love, right? Things we love.
Well,
speaking of,
we wanted to bring these in because this is a fun little treat and definitely filling, especially if you do the protein addition.
What else do you love lately?
Not the way the Niners lost. I'm not loving that. What else? I don't know. I'm loving, this is kind of fun if we have 2 seconds for something I love.
Yeah.
So you guys, if you have a 4th grader, you've all done a mission project.
Wait, you love this?
Yeah, well, okay. I'm not going to.
All right, we are former teachers, and she was a principal. That must be why she loved it so much. But you guys know what hell that is. When you get that assignment and your child comes home with that.
So, technology, though, can be your friend on the mission project. No more building your own missions out of sugar cubes like we did, remember, when we were kids? Or I guess you could with Legos or sugar cubes, but we're actually going to go down to the mission next weekend. So we're going to do a little San Luis Obispo trip, and we're going to be doing the mission down there.
I think that's adorable.
It's going to be fun. Yeah.
But I just have to tell you, so with the mission project at our house, my first experience having a child with the mission project was my child stayed home from sick. Stayed home sick one day. My husband was off on a business trip, and I go upstairs, and my son is just putzing around his room like everything is okay. I'm like, buddy, you're not even sick. Then he cops up the truth.
Yeah.
It's because the mission project was due that day, and he had not shown it to me or let me know that this was needed to be. Yes. So after I calmed the you know what down and threatened him, I said, you know, I'm getting toothpicks. You're going to build this mission. I just was beyond. I was beyond. So I put him in the car. I drove his butt to Target, and we purchased every firehouse, every set of Legos that was white and red. And I just said, here's your map. Here's your Legos. When I come back, it better be built. You know, it was not a. Yeah, we have some. Anyway, we're making it into a little trip down. You're already one up because he already told you it was due.
He did. He's excited about it.
This is going to be a great experience. No wonder you love it.
I know. So that's fun.
Moving right along. We got some events, right? We got some events.
We do have some events. Yeah.
Local events.
What's the most important one maybe coming up?
I don't know.
I feel like.
I don't know.
We have.
Oh, wait. We got a note, you guys. We got a note.
Thanks, Dillman.
Dillman. Everyone should have a Dillman.
Yes, we have one.
We have a Dillman. Dillman says, let's see what Dillman says. Oh, there you go. Here's your note.
Remember the Livermore half and the training plan. Yeah, tell everyone where they can get the training plan.
So Livermore half, March 15th. If you are training or if you're just getting started and you need a kick in the pants, we've got our friend and coach Caitlin Kofer with Jump Fitness Now has created a 6-week training plan because we're 6 weeks out to help you along. It's at lovellivermore.com/half-marathon. You'll see it on the screen here. So yeah, you can download those and train along. But
yeah,
what
and I
else
have a
is
few
going
other
on?
events. I mean, I thought this was kind of fun. I think on the 6th and 7th, I need to double check the website, or you guys can check on the Facebook page of Espresso Rosetto. They're doing a 1940s styling social there, and I believe Fortune Emporium is involved, and it's supposed to just be a fun event. Also on the 7th, LARPD has their big daddy-daughter dance.
Aww.
Which is so, my husband went last year with our daughter. It's so cute, but they sell out every year, so it might be worth calling just to see it.
I think that's how we missed it.
I think we had missed it too.
Yeah.
So maybe see if they got anything at the door or how that works. And then on the 7th, the Spasmatics are going to be at Sost, and they're really good.
Yeah.
I've seen them one other time.
Yeah.
And they're, so that just thought I'd give them a
good
shout out.
That's a fun venue to go to as well.
And then, you know what? If running's not your thing, there's plenty of bar around town, and they're having a taste.
You love that.
I love bar, and they're having a tuck and taste with Pure Bar at Conconan's. I said that with a weird accent.
Robeks over here goes to Concanon.
Robeks and Conconan.
Well, thanks for those updates.
So those are some fun things going on this week.
Where should they go if they want to be a part of our event calendar?
Oh, go to our website. Yeah. And remember, you can actually submit your own events too. So we've made it so that we're not the only submitters.
Yeah. Tell us what's going down.
Yeah.
What's going down with you? You got some good events here in Livermore. We want you to add them in to our calendar.
And the most exciting event is our party that we want you guys to come to on the 28th.
At Altamont.
Partnering with Altamont. Alvin Louie, who's a local illusionist that you guys might have heard us reference before. He's super fun. He's going to be doing a fun performance. Meredith McHenry's an incredible singer. Some of you saw her at Love Livermore Live or have seen her around town. So
Charming Fig is going to be on hand to have some great, one of those amazing grazing tables.
Yes.
And
but like beer style, which I thought was genius.
Yeah. Paired well with beer.
Yeah.
And then also Crazy Empanadas, that food truck. Oh my gosh, I go crazy for that.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
So delicious.
I had never had that until Love Livermore Live. And I think we were together inhaling.
I think I ate the paper that was wrapped in it. It was so good.
It was good. Yeah. So that's on the 28th. I think we're going to try to start around 5:30. Has that been nailed down? I don't remember if that was.
It has. Okay. 5:30 to 8.
So yes, 5:30.
So, and we'll have more information for you.
Yeah.
All right. We have to talk a little bit about this past weekend in our trending segment. A little bit about this weekend. This was Super Bowl weekend. I know that this one was crying yesterday. There were many tears.
It was depressing.
Yeah, we were very sad. I'm excited for the Niners. They're just gaining some steam. We're gonna do it next year. It's okay.
Yeah,
this is a warm up for us.
This is a warm up. That's a good way to put it.
We're lobbing a soft one over to Kansas City. But you know, there's so many things trending during a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean the commercials. So one commercial I saw that got me, and it wasn't hard to pay attention. Kids are running around and trying to watch the game, but the Google commercial where the old man, they're basically he's giving commands to his Google Home and about his wife who's passed away. Her name's Loretta.
Aww.
It makes you cry. It was very touching.
I didn't see any
Google
commercials
Google
because I was cleaning up dog diarrhea.
That was unnecessary at this part of the segment, but thank you for sharing.
I'm just saying, I was cleaning up dog stuff, all right? It was just a rough, I did stop in time.
Okay, I just opened up to you about my emotional moment with the Loretta commercial, and you're talking about dog poop. So.
I'm sorry, I mean, I did, in between folding towels, because I was doing a million loads of laundry, I did happen to see the halftime show. Whole lot of shaking going on. I love me some Shakira.
Yeah.
I forgot how much I love her.
I was impressed with Shakira. Yeah.
She was amazing.
Well, and she's always kind of had that Latin flair and,
Yeah.
and a nod to that culture, and so that style of dance. It was kind of fun watching.
I had to
watching
explain to my daughter that wasn't Kesha.
Yeah.
She's not 32. It's Shakira.
Clearly a
And then she
household
asked
name.
how old Shakira was, and I said she's 43. And she said, "Oh, that's the same age as you." I said, "Yeah, isn't that amazing? She's the same age as me." And then my daughter looked at me and said, "She looks good."
You got some work to do.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Oh my gosh.
All right,
so let's talk about some other trends.
That was going on. What else? Oh, explain this to everybody. You have
Yeah.
been worried about the sports trend.
Yes.
And you haven't explained it to me, so I have no idea what has gotten you so frazzled. But
So I'm nursing a sprained ankle.
Yes.
I went to my orthopedic surgeon. You know, as everybody with a sprained ankle just runs on over to their orthopedic surgeon, and he told me, obviously when you have an injury, what's
Yeah.
the first thing you think of doing when your kid comes through the door with like a bump on their head?
yeah,
or
like
their-
grabbing ice. Or
grabbing
whatever.
ice,
Yeah.
right? Duh. I mean, that's what I was doing. I was doing the ice thing. But my surgeon said that there's a new trend with replacing the RICE method, which is rest, rest, ice, compression,
And
elevation,
okay.
with the METH method. METH,
Okay. Give me
which
this.
is movement,
Okay.
elevation, traction. That has to do with like taping.
Oh,
and, like,
okay.
And heat. So adding heat.
Oh.
I mean, but could they come up with a worse name?
Yeah. And that's a lot of things to remember. God,
Yeah.
all these people
Again,
doing
people,
their
we are
jobs.
working. We are
Yeah.
working here. This is in the office. But I will say, amidst the RICE versus METH method, one of the trends though that my surgeon did say is he said, you take all these trends with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
And ice is still important.
Yeah.
One of the ice or cold therapy things that I do is I love ice baths. So after training, so I would suggest, since you're training for the half marathon, as you approach the half marathon and you do like maybe your 9 and your 10 mile runs, you might want to consider doing an ice bath. Would you do that?
Maybe.
I
mean, I am broken after a 10 mile. And when I say broken, okay, so I have like a torn ACL
Yeah.
that has never been fixed. So the next, later, that
Yeah.
knee is like a basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And on my last half marathon I ran, I broke I had like a stress fracture on my right foot. And they said it was because I was like,
Again,
I'm
she
not a
has
runner.
the smallest, tiniest, narrowest
Little
feet.
tiny feet.
Yes.
And I probably my gait is off because of the injury on my knee. So I in particular maybe would benefit from an ice bath. I've never thought of doing that.
I think you should.
Sounds
For more than one
horrifying.
reason. It's great for your body for recovery. At least I feel renewed by it. Usually after every big ride I do or big run, I send Reggie to the store and he gets me a couple 20-pound bags of ice, and I fill the water up with just regular cold tap water in the bath, like halfway, and then pour the ice in and then get in there, and I have my phone, so I turn it on, and I'll do about 10 to 12 minutes. It's good to have a distraction, because when you get in, my kids love it.
I can
They
imagine.
love to watch and hear me scream, because it's shocking.
I would imagine you get numb quickly,
You do,
and then
you get numb, and then you almost
you're numb.
Yeah. So, but I've always found that like when I breathe and try to regulate my breathing, it's easy to get through it. And I just watched the Goop Lab the other night with Gwyneth. And she had this guy, Wim Hof on there, and he was talking about breathing and his Hof method of breathing and the cold therapy and how he dives under ice caps.
Oh, wow.
Does all these crazy things, but works through them by having these great breathing methods. So I'm actually gonna, and he suggests one of his methods and suggestions is to take a cold shower every day.
Yeah.
And so it was funny, I guess I stumbled upon this, but a lot of people I know actually incorporate this method into their daily life, because we live such a fast-paced life and it can be so stressful, and our bodies are really well equipped to handle stress. We just don't necessarily do the things.
And we live in a state of like constant inflammation. So those things help with combat that.
You're so smart.
I know a little bit about those.
So
Anyway.
I think we should try. Before the next show, will you give an ice bath a try?
I don't know. I'll I'm cold all the time, so it's really
I am too.
a horrible thought.
Me? Feel me?
Me too.
Right?
I have like,
there's like no
little icicles.
blood flowing. All right.
But I like that idea. All right.
So let's get to real estate vitals before we close this out. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah. You want me to? Here, let me give you guys a couple things to think about. Usually, we see inventory ramp up after the Super Bowl. So Super Bowl just ended. Spring is on the horizon. I think Groundhog saw his shadow. I don't remember that. What's the rule?
I don't
saw
know.
it or didn't see it, but there's supposed to be an early spring, whatever that correlation
Bring
is.
it on. Bring it on.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But inventory is up from 44 active homes 2 weeks ago to 54 as of today.
Yep.
And there are actually 66 pending. And increasing inventory just means that selling season is about to take off.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The median home price is still holding right under 800, so that's a good sign. And our current rate, here's what I'm loving. Our current rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage averaged just this past week, last week of January, at 3.51%, which is almost a full percentage point lower than this time last year.
That is crazy.
Right? Yeah, I love it. All good things.
Yeah,
All
that's
good
really
things.
crazy. I just had lunch with a friend who works in finance and in a consulting role that is an international consulting role, and she said she's stunned at what's happening with the economy, and they're not really seeing any sort of massive downturn on the horizon, barring any catastrophic event. So we are seeing buyers coming out of the woodwork still, taking advantage of those rates, but sellers are still selling because the market's holding. So
yeah, and
it's a nice,
and our
it's a good
sellers are
balanced
really
market.
getting ramped up right now. We just put one on today on the market. We had one on a meeting last week for another one. So everyone's getting ready. They're ready to do this. And one of the biggest things that's actually helping get us prepared and get us excited to get those homes on the market is Lauren, our stager. We love her.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She makes it easy. All right, so if you guys want more information about the state of our real estate market,
I like that.
Yes, we have a newsletter that we send out every single week. Yes, and you can sign up at lovelivermore.com/newsletter, and that will clue you into events and real estate tips and all the new inventory and the open house schedule for the week. It's all good things.
Good information to have.
And we've added that segment at the bottom of the newsletter that I'm loving.
Yeah, our little personal reflections or blurbs of things going on. And then lastly, in closing, connect with us on YouTube. I think a lot of people maybe don't realize or use YouTube or aren't there for whatever reason. But we usually drop all of our content there first. So if you like getting this degree of stuff thrown at you, subscribe and you'll get it.
Throw us a
Get it
bone.
pretty quick. Yeah.
We need to know you're out there. We need to know. Are you listening?
Okay, you can send that one.
We got to get some work done.
Look at you busy over there.
Look at you. Yeah.
Hold on. We'll get our ending.
Well, we're going to have some cameos coming here soon.
We will.
Dillman over here, she's hard at work. We got Joel in the office. It's busy. It's a Monday.
It is.
It's a Monday.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
Yeah, you will. Until next time. Well, hey, they could be watching. If they were subscribing to YouTube, they could binge watch us. Are you binge watching us?
You guys care that much.
I don't know. I think Joel's gonna binge watch us. You really liked the first episode.
He's avoiding all of this right now.
Get through with Shakira.
Oh. All right, Livermore, we love you and we thank you for tuning in. I'm Nicole.
I'm Robin.
And we, of course, help you love where you live.
Even more.
Cheers.
Cheers. God, this is good.
This is so good.
God.
How many calories are in this?
I didn't want to know. I told her to just get a meal replacement.
It's a good lunch.
Wait, Anchorman quote.
You guys didn't mention J-Lo at all yesterday or today.
Or maybe it could be a Joel quote. we didn't mention J-Lo.
Robin really loved the J-Lo segment.
I didn't dislike J-Lo. I thought she's incredible for sure. Yeah, it's just the only part that was awkward.
Hold on, I'm cutting you off because Joel just figured out that we're recording still.
We're still going.
Yeah.
He's not sorry.
He's not.
This is his camera.
Sorry, not sorry. he knew exactly what he was saying about J-Lo and Shakira over there.
Maybe he took the bait too.
He's just upset because he was barbecuing and he missed the whole halftime show. Now he has to learn how to Google. He has to use that commercial you mentioned, right?
Oh,
Can
so
Google?
find that commercial. You guys
right.
watch the Loretta Google commercial.
All right, we'll ask you more about
All right.
J-Lo next time.
God, your hands are cold. Terrible.
We love you, Livermore.
All right, see you guys. They're
That's good.
really cold. I mean, mine are cold, but yours are like.
You should feel my feet.
I don't touch your feet.
Bye.